What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode on Code with Annie. So in this video, we'll continue with the exception handling series, and I'll probably make this the last video in the sequence because here I'm going to talk about custom exceptions. Okay, it's going to be a quick one, so let's get started. In Tech Employee, if you remember the last video, we discussed the throw keyword, right? When we threw a new runtime exception. All right. So what we're going to do now is, instead of this runtime exception with a custom message, why not we create a new exception class of our own and throw that, right? In most of the large code bases that you will see in your real world, they will have their own custom exceptions created. Now let's see how we can create our own. Let's right click, say new class. Okay, let's create age not proper exception. Okay, just naming it something, don't mind the name. So I'm just saying age not proper exception. I'll say extends runtime exception. Okay, and so you can say super. Let's see what is there in runtime exception that we can override. So we want to have a message, right? So let's have a constructor with a single argument which is going to accept the message. So let's go here and say public age not proper exception. Okay, string message, and here I'm going to say super of message. That's it. So any other custom handling that I want to do here, I can do with other methods, but I'm going to keep this simple, and I'm going to say that okay, this age not proper exception is extending runtime exception, and when I pass a message to it, it will just propagate it to runtime exception. It will just call back runtime exceptions message handler. Okay, so let's go ahead and utilize this new exception class that we have created, age not proper exception. I'm going to go here and say throw new age not proper exception. Okay, this is the custom exception we have, and let's go to main class and set this right, and we're going to say age not proper exception space exception. Okay, now let's run this. Oh, 1 minute. I think we forgot to remove this. Because I've removed the sealed keyword, I forgot to remove that non-sealed annotation from the class. That's fine. Now let's try to make it throw the exception. I think I set the age properly. Let me set it to 0, and this should throw the exception for us, which is age not proper exception. Let's see if it comes up. Oh yes, the build is successful, and as you can see, age cannot be 0 negative is thrown successfully, and reach finally block anyway because we have the finally code base to handle it. Okay, so that's it for this video, I guess, because I've explained you how custom exceptions can be created and how they can be thrown using the regular throw keyword. So that's it for this one. Hope you guys liked it, and with this we conclude the try catch throw throws and finally an exception handling as such in Java. This is just the fundamentals. If you liked the sequence, do hit the like button on this video as well. Subscribe to Code with Annie if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.